Sundowns, one they cannot afford to lose as they look to keep up their long-standing reign as South African champions. They draw with Kaizer Chiefs on Wednesday, opens the door for Orlando Pirates to edge them to the title, but the race still not yet concluded. There could still be some thrilling twists and turns ahead in the next couple of weeks. Siwelele are tonight's opponents for Sundowns, a tough prospect. They've still got an opportunity for a top 8 place. They've already taken points off Pirates away from home 2 months ago. They beat Kaizer Chiefs some 10 days ago, and indeed they held Sundowns to a draw when the two sides met in Bloemfontein in December. This will be no walkover for the champions, who are desperate for a full haul of points here tonight. There'll be a patient approach tonight from Mamelodi Sundowns. They know they've got the big guns to force an opening. Here's Mokoena, he's going to go long range. Brings out the best in Ricardo Goss, who's also hoping to be in the World Cup squad, of course.
You just mentioned big guns, and that is one of them. Found space there. So Siwelele is going to have to do better. You cannot give Tebogo Mokoena that amount of space on the edge of the box. That was going in the back of the net. Brilliant save there from Goss.
Allende, the de facto set-piece taker, gets a bit of height on that one to the back post. Kakana's there. Clearance away from Mobe. What a strike from Mokoena. On the full volley. Just turned the foot around, and in the 7th minute, he has made the breakthrough. And that will settle the nerves here at Atteridgeville. Last night, of course, a draw between Durban City and Stellenbosch, who also still have top 8 hopes. Now teasing down that right-hand side. There's Santos with a cross and a header, and another goal. It's Tashrik Matthews. A double blow from Mamelodi Sundowns early on. And you wonder now whether they're not thinking about goal difference.
That's what a brilliant goal there from Sundowns. What a team goal, a bit of individual brilliance down the flank. And it's Matthews tucked inside off the left with the headed goal.
Modiba finds Matthews now. Up against Moralo. Finds Santos. Time to turn. Here's the cross. Leklaku. That's number 3. Woo. No. Flags up for offside. That's not going to count. Mr. Janshi Dlamini is the linesman on the far side. Did he get this right?
Yeah, nice hold-up play here from Matthews, combining with Santos. He got it wrong.
He got it horribly wrong.
He got it. And for Lozi playing him onside, that should have stood. Bad call.
Certainly playing nice and high tonight. Here he is in with a pass from Santos. Good ball for Leon. Is this number 3? Yes, it is. Now, would that have been an own goal, or would you give it to Brian Leon? It might have crossed the line before Nico Momi got there.
I think for Sundowns right now, it doesn't matter. They get their 3rd, and they're looking for more. An attempted clearance from Momi ends up at the back of his own net. Nothing much he could have done.
Now a bit of pressure, and Damani is caught. Jeza, square ball, they're right back in it. Defensive error. And Siwelele have pulled one back with Kampani Lungu scoring for a 2nd successive game. Damani is responsible.
You said it, Mark. Can't count them out. Just a lapse of concentration here from Damani. A little bit casual there. Credit to Jeza.
Early ball for Santos. Now needs to drag this back. Looking for Matthews. Hits the upright. He hardly got any pace on that effort, Matthews, with the outside of the foot. An inch or so, and he would have had his 2nd of the night. Leklaku, the provider. Nicely weighted from Santos. Square ball here, number 4. All too easy, Mamelodi Sundowns. Leon, unselfish, gives Tashrik Matthews his 2nd of the night.
And the vision of Nuno Santos to open up that defense. as he gets his second of the evening there, Matthews.
We are 5 minutes from half-time. Can they make it 5 before the break? Pushing forward. There is a chance at number 5. Whew. Stuck away by Leon. Well, they are cutting into that goal difference with Orlando Pirates. This championship chase is suddenly coming alive again here at Ashisville. Obviously, Sundowns are going to be careful because these counters will produce opportunities, and that should have been a goal for Lozi. Should have stuck that in the back of the net. Poor effort from the right back. Makaman in space. Stolen away. He has a chance for Lungu. Can he get his second of the game? The answer is yes. Siwelele reduced the deficit. Lungu has now got 3 goals in his last 2 matches. Siwelele doing Pirates a favour. Here comes a response from Mamelodi Sundowns with Leclaku. Back into the middle. Header from Matthews. Save on the line. Santos keeps it alive. Goal! Brian Leon gets his second. 6-2. Well, they said it's going to be storming all over the country this weekend. It's raining goals here tonight.
It's certainly raining in Ashisville.
Santos will get this wide to Modiba. Nice little touch. Ball inside here for Allende. That's surely a goal. Now it is. Cracked into the back of the net. And Leon has the hat-trick. 7 of the best from Mamelodi Sundowns. I wonder if that effort from Allende went over the line, but there's no doubt about the finish from Leon.
What a strike. It is smiles all over.
Good work through the middle. Here's a chance for Siwelele to bring it back, and they do! Another one. Williams beaten at the near post. 10 goals now in this game. Good ball inside. Is that a penalty? Flags up. Yes, it is. Mr. Gaza has no doubt. And it'll be handed to Lungu, I think, so he can get the hat-trick.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a clip there. Maybe not intentional, but it certainly was contact.
Folosi, the player, brought down. And now, can Lungu score a 4th goal against Ronwen Williams? The last time they conceded 4 was Borussia Dortmund in the Club World Cup at the beginning of the year. Lungu against Williams. Hat-trick. Siwelele with 4. 10 minutes to go. 11 goals in this game.
Now we said it. They will not give up. Added another 2. And what a penalty that was from hat-trick man, Lungu.
Final score here, a PSL record. 11 goals as Sundowns move 6 clear at the top of the table. 7-4, it's ended.